I think ballets are made of many ideas. It's a multitude of inspirations. Inspiration isn't always easy to find, so it's happening to you in some way. I was struck by the idea of Anima Animus, the female energy of a male and the masculine energy of a female, and how that could somehow be looked at within classical ballet, sort of breaking a stereotype of gender. I really want classical ballet as an art form to be part of today and not reflective of the past all the time, but to be part of something that is part of the life I live. It's about opposition and living within that opposition, actually, because if you have masculine, feminine as the ends of the spectrum, there's all that space in between. And where do we inhabit this, I call it the grey area, because there's just so many different colours we can be. The stage is black and white, and yet it somehow to me represents the idea of living in a society or living in a world that is black and white. So when I see the dancers on stage in this black and white world, wearing black and white, being oppositional somehow, I still want to see who they are individually within that world. It's a place to display the artistry that we want to see. So it's almost like a blank canvas as well. This ballet is not easy. It's a big marathon of movement and energy. And the music forces us to be that way. Allow yourself to feel something more than work. Present your feelings, yeah? Ezio Bosso's music is, this is an artist who's so emotional, so full of passion, and yet at the same time the craft is there. So there's this immense sense of opposition in his music, the traditional and the modern. Everything sort of comes together like a dream, like a swirl. Everything becomes part of who you are at that moment. Hope and I met when I was making my Swan Lake, and she was my first assistant on this. And so there was a great connect because we had the same vision of what dance can be now. We have the same kind of emotional world that we live in, but also we're both quite strong. And so this is the beginning of a journey for me, my work, here in Toronto with the National Ballet of Canada. And Anima Animus was a very nice way to be able to arrive. You just have to now start doing your version of it and owning it for yourself. I think it's always a pleasure to learn how to get to know people. So it's not just about the dancing, it's about trust. And when they are able to trust me, to know that I'm here to try to bring them somewhere they've never been, then they can go there. Part of the process of being with the dancers here in Canada is to find each other artistically and for me to help them find their way to fly. Breathe, love yourselves, love each other, heels forward, elbows up.